Somewhere around about third grade is where I woke up, if you want to say it that way. So for me, this has been kind of a lifelong thing. And, I would get kicked out of classes for being disruptive because everything that they were teaching was kind of a lie. And the challenge is, a lot of people think that, well, that'd be cool if you knew all this stuff when you were a kid. No, you just get abused as a result of it. And you get shoved aside for the more obedient kids. Because remember, most people have been taught to conflate the idea of intelligence with obedience. Meaning that the more obedient, this is what you do for dogs, right? Assuming you made it this far in the video, because most people are gone in about 30 seconds. But yeah, most people, seriously, that is, and by the way, for those of you wondering, man, how did everything get all fucked up in this world? How did everything get messed up? It's because you're obedient to a bunch of people that don't really do anything for you. They don't really add any kind of actual value to your life. I speak, of course, of the fake billionaires out there. Well, but they provide jobs. No, the people who keep refinancing their debt are the ones who are creating all these fake jobs. Roughly, probably 65% of GDP is just a scam. It's just people moving money around and scamming people. That's how bad it is in the U.S. And the idea is just to keep it going, right? Just keep it going and try to keep civilization going and so on. Not asking ourselves the question, what is civilization? What does it actually mean? And again, I'm not trying to be philosophical about this, but these are actually important questions that if we take the time to really ask, it's okay, what does it mean to be a good citizen? What does that mean? What does good mean? All this kind of stuff that we're not really talking about a whole lot. Now, more people are trying to talk about it now, but most of it is being driven by usually giant accounts, and those giant accounts, and I don't mean on TikTok or anything, but the mega influencers, right? And mega influencers are paid. True story, right? They're given money, and they're given more money for sponsorship. And if you have a sponsor, that means you have to do what the sponsor says. You see what I mean? You're always back in this rat race of constantly chasing after dollars conjured from nothing. So let's unpack the obedience thing really quickly. Most people, how did it arrive? Well, it arrives from the idea of most folks have been taught this idea about delayed gratification.